Hi Gemini, how's it going? And welcome to your August general reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or if you're interested in a Gemini, welcome all. I am super glad and grateful that you're here. Gemini, don't forget to stick around until the end of the reading where I pick one of your names at random for the pick a card, okay? It could be you this time, I don't know. We'll have to wait to the end to see who wins the pick a card drawing this time. All right, my loves, Gemini, how are y'all doing? I love y'all so much. Let's get right into it. We're doing a 9-card spread today. That is past, present, and future energy. Again, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For August, we're in Leo season. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, I am booking for August. Just shoot me an email at theuniversalintuition@gmail.com and I will send you all the info and all the things. Ooh, we have some flippers. The Tower and with the High Priestess, which is kind of flipped out. So some of y'all feel a big shift. You feel, Gemini, a tower coming, or you could be going through a tower. You could already be going through a tower, a big shift. This is not just like, you know, having a difficult conversation with someone. A tower is like a job shift, a location shift, the gaining or the loss of somebody. It's a huge deal energy. So either some of y'all are just kind of being quiet about a big thing going on in your life, or with the High Priestess, you can feel like something's gonna hit. Something's about to hit. Like when you know there's a big storm coming in, you can feel it, and you're getting the signs getting a little cloudy out. That's what I'm kind of feeling. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Again, this is for Gemini for August. King of Wands, you are, I heard go time. Some of y'all could be dealing with a fire sign. You have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of y'all could be dealing with a masculine fire sign. This could be I heard business partner, a friend, a partner, a masculine, someone that you're dealing with, a partner for sure. Star card, and we have Judgment and the Lover's card. You are the Lover's card, Gemini. You have the Star here. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius as well. I feel like you have your eye on the prize. You are ready to go. You either see potential in someone, in a job, in a dream. You have a goal and you are ready to take mature, responsible action. And you're also deciding to come out of Three of Cups. Some of you have made I'm hearing a solid decision to come out of Lovers. Three of Cups is third-party situations. I'm hearing like quick contracts, meet and greet, temporary people, temporary situations, those kinds of things. I feel like a lot of you are coming out of temporary people, temporary community, things that are just kind of quick and fun and then over with, whether that's traveling, people, experiences, jobs, whatever that is, and you're really serious right now. You're really serious about some type of major dream or major goal that you have, and you don't want something temporary anymore. I'm also getting a lot of you have made a decision. You don't want to go back. Three of Cups. You don't want to see that friend anymore. You don't want to be back with that ex anymore or any exes. A lot of you have made a solid decision of you're not going back. I'm hearing never going back again. Fleetwood Mac. Okay, recent past for Gemini, please. Thank you for these messages. What's been going on in the recent past? We have the Hermit, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Some of y'all could have been dealing with a Virgo in the recent past. You've been very quiet overall. Hermit, card of Virgo. Some of y'all could have been dealing with one. Gemini. Hermit, Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups. This is you. You've been in hermit mode for a lot of you. Been quiet, reserved, not going out as much, not with your normal group, family, like whatever it is you normally do. Because we have the 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. You've been kind of pulled back from whatever you normally, or whoever you're normally around. 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups. I feel like you've still been like online, social media, still talking, still communicating, like, hey, I'm still alive, I'm still here. Some of y'all have been more quiet, like I'm seeing not doing your normal day-to-day, not maybe being as social as you normally are, for example. But you've maybe met somebody, you've talked to somebody, you've met a new friend online, maybe on dating app for some of you. Some of you joined like a community or group online. Like I'm seeing old school like chat rooms and stuff. Ace of Cups, like you joined or were talking about with a community or a group of people, or a person or a small group of people of like, hey, I want this. I also feel a lot of you have been openly like, kind of like, I know it sounds silly, but when you talk to yourself, that means it's a sign of intelligence. Like kind of, I see y'all like talking to yourselves like, I want that. Like, I want that. I want to be that kind of person. I want to look like that. I want that kind of job. You've kind of been manifesting out loud, if you will, about what it is that you do want. Like I'm getting a lot of mirror work energy, healthy writing energy, talking very, very nicely and healthily to yourself. Very good. A lot of you have opened the door to something new. Like you've learned something new about yourself. Like if you've pulled back from your friends, for example, you're like, in this time, I didn't know that I love to read. Or, hey, I didn't know that I'm really good at the drums and I bought a drum kit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just being silly. Like there's something for a lot of you that you learned how to do, a hobby, a craft that you maybe learned online, 8 of Wands, while pulling away. Even though you haven't been around your normal group, family, friends, whatever, yada, yada, you've been doing a lot of really, I'm hearing yummy, healthy work, like inside, like in your home, nurturing energy, new creative healthy sparks, healthy outlets, talking to good people, healthy people. What's currently going on with Gemini? You have Temperance, card of Sagittarius, Strength, and the Ace of Wands. All fire here, lots of fire. And we start with the King of Wands. I know y'all are air, but a lot of y'all are dealing with fire signs or have a lot of fire in your chart. It's also telling me like you're very fiery, you're very action oriented. We love Gemini energy. We love the intelligence. We love the good communication. But the talk is one thing, but the walk is a different thing. And we talk about that. You're in the Wands energy in this reading, or you're getting there. You've been kind of pulled away and you're getting up off that couch, if you will, and doing something about something you learned, met, or explored in the past. And it's not been easy, okay? Your current energy, Temperance, the Strength card, Ace of Wands, Leo and Sag for some, and the 7 of Pentacles. You've been practicing something over and over and over, and it's not been easy. I feel like I'm hearing kind of practice makes perfect for some of you. While you've been in hermit mode, you've been healing, Temperance energy. You've been putting the divine feminine and masculine back together within yourself. I heard the word organizing for some, organizing your thoughts, your ideas, organizing your energy. Okay. And it's not been easy. The Strength card, Leo's card here. We're in Leo season. I feel like you've inspired yourself. You have the Ace of Wands. The inspiration for you right now is your story. I'm kind of getting for whatever a lot of you have maybe pulled away, and whatever you're coming out, you're changing a little bit. And it's kind of like you're telling yourself, if I can do it, anyone can do it. If I can, change this about myself, anyone can change. If I can meet the right person, anyone can. If I can go for my goals and dreams and get to them, anybody can. You know what I mean? There's something about like you've been doing the good work, the homework, Gemini, and it's been a slow process with Temperance here. It has been a slow process and it's not been easy. But I feel like you're starting to see Ace of Wands, the light at the end of the tunnel. You're starting to see, you're starting to feel inspired. You're starting to want to take initiative and start to get up off the couch, if you will, and do something about what you've been upset about or lost about. I'm getting a little bit of lost energy. And when anyone is like lost, like I don't know where to go in my life, it means that you don't have a sense of purpose or direction, which means you need to go home, go to sleep, take a nap, and reconfigure. And you have been doing just that, if you will. Very good. What's in the near future for Gemini, please? I heard cats. So some of y'all could be getting cats, and I saw 2, or like something about 2s or twins, because these cards came out in 2s. 2 cards came out in 2s. Interesting. 6 of Pentacles in the Moon. 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. This is like night and day energy for real. In the near future, Gemini, you have some type of opportunity coming that they don't even, I was going to put these cards together and they don't even want to go together. It's like the 2 versions of you, Gemini, that you're the 2, the twins, the duality, right? I'm a Pisces, we're the 2 fish, you're the twins, okay? It's like, there's the 2 cards here, the 2 twos. In your future energy, I was going to take 3, but 4 came out. Which one are you going to be now? There's something when you lean into this moon card, Pisces, Cancer energy, very deep emotional energy, there's a benefit, there's a gift. The more you're diving deep is what I'm getting in a relationship, in a connection with somebody, in a group with somebody, diving deep into your emotions, diving deep into the healing work, diving deep into the emotional work, the more benefit 6 of Pentacles you are going to get out, the bigger risk, the bigger reward, if you will. The deeper you go in something, the more gold you're going to find, if you will. Because the other part of this, Gemini, 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, the place where in the near future, this is you packing up and leaving because there was no access to where you were. You're realizing in the near future, you're going to have to pack up and leave, either physically, energetically, mentally, spiritually, because the key, I'm just getting no access. You're like, I don't want the key. I don't want to be here anymore. You're saying no to abandonment. You're saying no to being the runner. You're in the near future, Gemini, you're saying no to being the runner, which means you don't want to run anymore because that's making other people have to prove themselves to you how much they love you or they want to be with you. But you keep turning your back. I keep getting like turning your back, or no, I'm getting like, and I'm not trying to come down on y'all, but this is like a nothing's ever good enough. Like maybe every job that you're in, you get in there and it's okay, but it's not good enough. It's not the one. Or every relationship you're in, it's okay for a little bit, but it's just not the one. The key, the trick is you and commitment here and complacency. So it's kind of like, but they're showing me the body language of the femme here, male or female watching, of you keep turning your back when people are trying to give to you. So it's like, how many times are you going to people who are trying to give to you and you're just turning away and making, your people, your partners, your friends, your community, your family, whoever, work for it even more? Will eventually either you or us, or we're going to throw away the key, is what I'm getting here. So the more that you dive into those emotions and be open and be vulnerable with yourself, with your relationship, with your relationships, with your friends, with your family, with whatever this is, it'll prove to you more that you don't need to be in this energy anymore. There is nothing up here on this mountain of Five of Pentacles, of abandonment, of no one likes me, of no one wants me, or I'm not good enough. People will treat you that way if you keep telling yourself that story. So you've already turned that around. You've been telling yourself the nice story in the recent past. So you've got to keep that up. Okay? Very, very, very good. All right, let's clarify these. You have the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. This is a huge change of perspective. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. There's a lot of restarting. There's a lot of reoperating. We're in Mercury retrograde, about to come out of it. So this is a lot of like, because you went back in, you rewired, reconfigured, went back into your Gemini self and figured out what you needed to do for your spiritual self. And now that you've done the inner work, you're in Hangman energy, which means you're now seeing a change of perspective for your 3D world, for your money, for your career, for the roof over your head, for the people that you have in your life. That's the 3D, the outside. You've done the inner work, and now we're seeing the shift on the outside, okay? Let's get some more details. I've already pre-shuffled and cut this deck just to save some time. Cheers, a little coffee break. Knight of Wands, bottom of the deck. Another fire sign. We started with the King, now we have the Knight. Vroom, vroom. Power, power. Action-oriented, ready to go. Page of Swords, Queen of Cups. Lots of people here. Ten of Swords, Death card. High Priestess, Strength card. It's been lonely. Well, there's a lot of people here, and I kind of laughed at myself. Like, why would I say that? Y'all are Gemini. Y'all are social butterflies. Y'all have all the friends. Y'all, Gemini, you and Libra have all the friends. And Aquarius, all the air signs, y'all have all the friends. The other signs have friends too, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all are like y'all are easy to talk to. Y'all have the gift of gab, you know what I mean? So I feel like you've been warming up. You've been warming up to a new person, a relationship, warming up to this is how I want to express myself. This is who I want to be now. This is what I want to, these are kind of clothes I want to wear. This is the way I want to wear my hair now. This is the kind of music I listen to now. All of that, right? Because Ten of Swords back there, Death card, High Priestess, Strength card, that's a lot of quiet energy. There's been a lot of quiet time in the recent past. And now you're like, okay, guys, I'm quiet. It's been quiet because you've pulled away. You've been on your pull away little hiatus over there. In a good way. You needed it. All right, let's look at you in hermit mode. Where you been? Where you been hiding, Gemini? Virgo's cards. Some of y'all could have been dealing with a Virgo specifically. Why is the Hermit here for Gemini recent past? Where you been? Where have you been? And I'm seeing like the beautiful mountains could be significant. Mountains and just like open air, open space, meditation vibes. Where have you been? I'm going to get one more. Ten of Swords and Two of Cups came out. The Emperor. Some of y'all left and needed space from an Emperor, from a Divine Masculine, from a partner, a relationship, from a boss. Some of y'all needed a break or space from somebody, from family. You took some distance or space or ended something and you went within. Some of you ended, some of you did. Ten of Swords, Two of Cups. Some of you did end something. I'm not friends with this person anymore. I'm not in a relationship with this person anymore. Okay. Why the Hermit for, I almost said for Virgo, that's her card. Why the Hermit for Gemini? Thank you. Why the Hermit for Gemini? For Gemini, King of Cups. You had some emotional stuff to deal with, okay? Ace of Wands. Some of you got excited about another person, maybe a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you met or had a new lover, new friend around. Some of you got excited around another connection. Some of you caught yourself, you know what I mean? Some of you were like, hey, I need to go within because I have a great connection. I have a great friend. I have a great friend group, or I'm in a great relationship, for example. But then Ace of Wands, King of Cups. But I also want that one. and I want that one. But if you're in a committed relationship, you know, monogamy is a thing, for example. I'm just using this as an example. I'm kind of getting that this group, Gemini, that y'all were realizing like that y'all get bored sometimes. You know, like, I get bored in my friendships. I get bored in my romantic relationships. I get bored in my smituationships. I call them smituationships. Okay? I do. Right? I'm just using that for an example. Or you get bored and you start a new job and then you get bored. I move into a new house, new apartment, and it's great, and you get bored. Right? I'm saying there's nothing wrong with that, but you're realizing a pattern. 10 of Swords on the 2 of Cups. It starts out great, starts out fun, starts out, hey, good friend, hey, nice to meet you. Hey, great new place, cheers. But then it's also like, but then you want more, and there's nothing wrong with that, but over time, you had to go within. You're like, okay, what's up with me? Like, why do I keep doing this? Why? It's like almost like you're asking yourself in the mirror, like, man, why is no person ever good enough? And that's not really how you feel. It's just inner work of knowing that there's something within yourself that needs to feel good enough. So you're not swapping friends all the time, or you're not swapping from one relationship to one relationship all the time, or from one job to job all the time. That's a general statement, and I love y'all, and I get it. I've done that too. I've been there. 8 of Wands. So this is you still being like, I'm pulled away, but I'm still alive. I'm still on social media, or hey friends. Like, this is you still at a distance telling us that you're still alive, okay? 8 of Wands. You're still in communication. Also with someone, they're saying. One of the wands is very significant. 8 of Wands for, why do I keep wanting to call y'all Jimmy today? Like Jimmy. Like Gemini. Y'all are my Jimmies. Little Jimmies. Look at that. King of Wands. The guy we started with. Some of y'all are talking to a specific fire sign or a specific masculine just from the past. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a water sign, doesn't matter. But some of y'all are still like talking to someone from the past. What's this 8 of Wands for Gemini in the past about? 8 of Pentacles and the Fool card. I'm getting you look up to someone. 3 of Swords. I'm getting passing the torch, looking up to someone. You're inspired. Some of you are like, you know what, looking back at photos and seeing like, you know, your grandparents or your parents if they're passed or something like that. And you're like, you know what, if I'm kind of getting, again, if they could do it, you can do it. And now that you're doing it or going to do it, now other people can do it, right? Is what I'm getting. You're like, if my mom and dad could, you know, get through their addiction or get through their marriage problems, you know, then so can I. Or if my, you know, grandparents or whatever, I feel like I'm getting this because I saw the 6 of Cups really hit hard. And we have the 3 of Swords here. And with the Fool card, you want a fresh start. You're getting, I am getting whatever this is, you're in communication with like your ancestors, people on the other side. You're reading the right books, you're watching the right movies, you're very inspired. You've been very inspired. And your 8 of Pentacles, you're doing the work. You're like, if they can do it, I can do it, and you're all over it. You're all over doing the work, 8 of Pentacles. Very good, Gemini. You're all about showing up right now. I love it. What is the Ace of Cups about in the past? This is you opening up your heart, feeling good about you again, loving yourself again. Maybe like, hey, I'm really good at a craft or a hobby. Maybe you are really good at singing. Maybe you are a really good writer. You know what I mean? Or also Ace of Cups is maybe you met someone. Let's see. Gemini, Ace of Cups. What could it be? Well, I know it's not probably exciting for y'all, but the one that's face up is the Hermit again. And you did fall in love with yourself. You did have to like meet yourself again. You know, and this is cheesy, but like in the movies, they'd be like, let's start over. Let's start from scratch and let's like shake hands. It's like you had to do that with yourself again. You had to be like, who am I? Oh, right. This is who I am. This is how I operate. And now that you've thought about it, wrote it down, felt it out, now we're getting up off the couch and we're going to start acting that way, right? So you had to come back to you. You had to come back home, and home is right here, right? There you go. Look at that. Look at that. On your Ace of Cups, I flipped over the other two. We have the Hermit with the Judgment and the High Priestess. And the Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. This is making up for lost time, doing the right thing, not rushing, but doing the right thing. Three of Pentacles and your Three of Wands here. This is doing the right thing. And sometimes we have to go home and go back within and revise. I'm hearing rewire, retweak it out, you know. And I'm getting like, and then remember. And remember who you are. That's what Mercury retrograde's about. And we have a lot of mishaps and stuff. What's on purpose for us to take a pause, to take that break. And we can, you know, reorganize, reconfigure, read this, read that. But the big thing for you is you had to remember. You had to remember who you were. Temperance. We know that. Temperance, card of Sagittarius. This is you currently right now healing, taking it slow, one day at a time, putting the pieces back together. And it's not hard, but you're about to see the light and be very inspired here. Why is Temperance here for Gemini? Whoa! King and Queen of Pentacles came out with the Ten of Wands on Temperance. Some of you are like one day at a time, taking over like the family business, taking over a family restaurant business. You're like, you're doing something different. You're like, yeah, thank you. I'm getting like, this is mom and dad, like King and Queen of Pentacles. I know you're heir, but this is like what mom and dad taught you. This is the value system that you have. This could be like money that they gave you, inheritance for some. It's like now you know with Temperance, Ten of Wands, like I'm getting like you appreciate something more. You appreciate what was passed down to you. You appreciate, because you've been sitting on something, Gemini, with the Seven of Pentacles. You've maybe been sitting on some money. You've been sitting on some extra time. And you're going to do something differently. You're grateful for what you have. You're like, I'm so grateful that, you know, mom and dad paid for my college, but I'm going to use my degree for this. Or that's not the best example. You're like, I'm so grateful that, like King, Queen of Pentacles, that mom and dad bought me this home, for example. I'm not just going to waste it and trash it and not pay the bills. I'm going to turn this into, you know, the best house that provides for me, my family, and their kids and the kids after them. You know what I mean? Like there's some type of way that you're changing the generational wealth in your family. You're changing the generational wealth in your family. You're changing the generational wealth in your family. A small group of you also don't want to be in the spotlight. If you've been, if you're like the firstborn, for example, or there's something like that, or it's your time for, like, maybe at work, your bosses want you to be the manager and it's more money, but you're like, no, not here. I don't want to do that. You're doing something where you're balancing out your divine masculine and divine feminine in regards to worth. Is it worth it? Is it worth my emotions to blah, 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 blah? Is it worth over here in your masculine energy? Is it worth my time and my money to blah, 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 blah? You're asking yourself the right smart questions right now, and it's not easy. All right, Strength card. Why is this here for Gemini? We're talking about, Strength card talks about endurance, about doing things the right way, not the easy way. The unpopular opinion, not the popular opinion, okay? It's a little bit of the outcast vibe too. Justice came out first, card of Libra. It's 9 times out of 10 not easy doing the right thing. But 6 of Wands on that and the 9 of Cups, you know you if no one else knows you. You know that you did the right thing. You know who you are when no one else is around. You know whether you cut corners or not. You know whether you are a liar or not. You know whether you are a user or not. Do you know what I mean? You know who you are at the end of the day. And it's not easy to always do the right thing. So I feel like there is a part of you where, like, no matter what's going on, I feel also like there's a little bit, I'm caught up on this King, Queen of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. A lot of you might feel not supported or even rejected by like friends or family or people who you've had around for a long time. But also I'm getting like you know your truth. You don't need to explain yourself to other people. I'm getting like mom and dad might disapprove, or the boss might disapprove, or family might disapprove, something. But in your current energy with Justice and the Strength card, 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups, you're like, I know I did the right thing. I know so-and-so doesn't believe me, or so-and-so might have expected something different from me. But what you know about your situation is you know you did the right thing. That's what I keep getting hardcore. Okay, on your Ace of Wands, you're very, very inspired. You're seeing the light. You're seeing the way. What's this Ace of Wands for Gemini? Okay, you're seeing, very good, very good, very good. You're seeing that all of these challenges are working, are preparing you for something bigger. You're realizing that you've been in practice mode for something bigger that's about to come, like be set into your lap, that's about to be yours. Okay, so what are you excited about? Ace of Wands, 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords, the Hierophant. You feel something big coming. Taurus energy. Hierophant is a high level commitment, a marriage card, a teacher card where you're in a teacher role. Other people are under you, if you will, or some type of high level commitment like a marriage in a relationship. 2 of Wands. The next step is here. Are you a little bit scared? Yes. But if it were easy breezy, you might stay complacent. If it were easy breezy, you might just stay the same and stay complacent. So I'm feeling you're going to face your fears, and you're gonna go for the big one. This is you going like 0 to 100 and something. This is you really not just testing the waters in something. This is not just dipping your toe in the water. You're about to go do a deep plunge into something and know what it's really all about. You're like, I'm gonna go all or nothing in something. Wherever it is that you've kind of, and I'm saying this with love, wherever it is in your life that you've kind of been half-assing things, you've pulled that back, and you're gonna go boom and take a huge commitment dive into something. That job you've always wanted, a person you're wanting, you know what I mean? It's like no more this, I got a little bit over here and a little bit over there. It's not been, whatever that is about for you, it's not been working. It's not long term. So you have to pull and take it back and maybe lose 1, if not 2 things. Really think about what you want, and is it worth it to do the deep dive? Or are we gonna stay in an environment of, I'm not being supported because you are being supported? I'm going to take 2 on each. Thank you. Near future. What's the plunge? What's the plunge? I want to see the moon first. What are you plunging into there? Pisces, Cancer energy. What's the moon about for Gemini, please? 5 of the 5. So this is something outside of your comfort zone. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Making peace with something that's happened to you. Making peace with 5 of Pentacles with your, don't come for me, but making peace with your abandonment wounds. Making peace with, why do I not ever have any money? Well, are you working? Why do I not have any friends? Did you call your friends back? Is everything one-sided? And you know what I mean? Like, there is some type of looking in the mirror here, y'all. What's the payout? What's the benefit? What's the 6 of Pentacles if you dive deep and do that? Why is the Six of Pentacles here for Gemini? Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Moon card. I'm getting unexpected gifts, things that you won't see, Moon card, things that like you have started that you forgot about, things that you have started that you forgot about will fall into your lap once you do the emotional work. What does that look like for you? Three of Swords, dealing with the pain, with the loss of a breakup, a relationship, if you've lost someone, sending y'all love, but when you keep skipping over it and going to one person to the next or the next drink to the next, myself included, I'm with you guys on this. I'm not ever like being preachy over here. I'm the only way I'm saying it this gosh dang confidently is because I have had to do the work too, and I have to do the work constantly every day, or we fall back into the old pattern. It's real easy to do. And that's the work. It does take work to walk in the dark and do the emotional healing. And no, not everyone is against you and not everyone hates you. Most people love and adore you. But do you love and adore you? I don't know, really. Let's look at where you don't belong. 10 of Wands in the near future. 10 of Wands for Gemini, please. 8 of Swords. Well, you don't belong living in your head. Damn straight. What's this 10 of Wands for Jimmy, for my Geminis? Yeah. 10 of Wands here in this deck is like packing up from a place, a person, place, or situation of you just don't belong there. You don't belong living in your head. 8 of Swords, of living in fear of, well, what if they say no? What if they don't like me? What if I don't get the job? What if they do like you? What if they do think you're adorable? What if they do think you're smart? What if they do think you're attractive? What if they, you know what I mean? What if the good things do happen? You need to get out of the place of the fears. And the other place that's not working is running, like we talked about, being the runner. The Chariot, card of Cancer with the Moon. Running just because you're scared. Because that's not working either. I love y'all, but you're making it almost impossible for people to stick around in whatever this is when there's people here to support you, but then you're running away from it, and then you're like, but why am I not good enough? Well, you're the one that left. 5 of Pentacles. So who has the key actually? You do. It's right there. The key is right there. If you want to walk in the door, you already have the key. What's the 5 of Pentacles about for a Gemini? 2 of Wands. This is about stepping up. It's about stepping up and taking the high road. Plain and simple. Not easy, but pretty simple idea overall. And 8 of Cups. And stop being around people, places, and situations where it's just 80% and not 100. Clarifying your 5 of Pentacles, your abandonment of I don't have the key, I'm not good enough, bull, mofo shit. Take the high road. You've been down this road before. Turn your back to that BS and you have the hand on the right way, on the right wand, the right way. You have your hand on the right wand, which is the right way to go. And it's not being where you're at over here, okay? 8 of Cups. Are you gonna have to still stay maybe in the dark for a minute? Yes, but that's a part of the work. That's a part of the journey. If you could see the perfect husband, wife, they, them, or whatever over there and knew how to get there, we would all just be like, oh, well, the path is right there, easy breezy. It's in the journey. It's in learning how to trust yourself, okay? I love y'all so much. Let's do your pick a card. Again, if you're looking for a personal, just shoot me an email and I'll send you my prices and whatnot. The person who won the pick a card this time, Gemini, is Yvette Varga. Yvette, you are my winner. So Gemini, if you want me to pick your card next time for the pick a card, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Leave your name in the comment section down below. Next time it could be you. I love y'all so much. Thank you always for your love and support. I will see y'all next time. Yvette, thank you so much for being a subscriber. I super appreciate you. And I said vet, and then the Knight of Wands came out. Like, are you getting a car? Or is like Corvette, like fast red? Like something, woo. All right, thank you, Spirit. This is for Yvette. We'll take 3, please. 2 of Wands. You're about to move in a new direction. You're planning for something. You're planning a move. You're planning a shift here. 9 of Pentacles, Emperor. I think you're planning on starting your own business, or you could do something your own way. You're wanting to separate, and you're like, I could do this my own way. I could start my own business. I can go buy my own house. I can go live by my own rules. You're seeking some type of independence. All right, Yvette. Let's take 3 for Yvette. What does she need to hear, see, or know right now? Wait. The message that you need to hear is wait. Wait. Don't do it now. Don't jump now. Do whatever you want. I'm here to tell you what to do. But if I could tell you one word, wait. You'll know exactly. If you see this, you'll know, and you'll go, okay, wait. There is a snake in the grass. You are being manipulated. Wait. You are being manipulated. Whatever it is. Wait is in highlight with not 1 but 3 exclamation marks behind it. Yvette, Mercury retrograde. Hi, here, her. Wait. They said wait. You have the Page of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. This is you looking at something, like thinking about something, and there's like a distraction. Normally it's like a card of maybe like boredom. There's someone distracting you on purpose, because look, behind is also you. Behind your back is a lie. Someone's lying, taking up some time. I feel like you're trying to make a decision about somebody, and I'm kind of feeling like I'm hearing like the term taking pity on someone. Okay, because you have the 7 of Pentacles. You've been sitting on something, and there's that Corvette, Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups. There's like an old friend, like an ex, someone that's around who is literally no bueno. No. I'm getting a no bueno. And I'm getting, look at what came out. They go, you already know better than to even be around this person. I feel, woo, with that Emperor there, I feel like I'm like talking to you like a daddy right now. I'm like, don't you do it. Don't you be around that bad man. Don't you do it. Yvette, I almost called you Varga, which is your last name. I feel like I'm being like your dad right now, or whoever that would be, you know? There's someone that I'm getting like, warning, wait. Warning, wait. I hope you see this. Page of Swords. I need 3 on each, please. Why is this here for Yvette? Yep. Just because you're tired and bored is not a reason to do what you're about to do. Just because you're tired and bored is not a reason for you to like jump ship. 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands. You're talking about leaving. You're talking about like, I want to leave. I want to leave this job. I want to leave this home. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's something about all the Wands energy. You're making a plan to leave something because you're sick and tired. You've been at the job. You've been here for a long time, and you're openly communicating about whatever this is, and you want to shut it down. It's like your plans are kind of known by other people, that you're kind of about to be out of something or done with something. Why is there 4 of Cups here for Yvette? Exactly what I said. Oh my God, who is this person? Just wait. Don't leave yet. 4 of Cups. There's someone like faking you. I feel like there's someone pretending to like you, pretending to be your friend, pretending to ask you out. Lovers, card of Gemini, but I feel like it's about something else. Lovers, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles is here. I feel like this is like a false friend, someone who's either using you for money, like I'm seeing, they're showing me, like say for example, you have like, I keep getting like of your father's energy for some whatever reason. Maybe your father is really well off and rich, or maybe he's famous and well known, or something like that. I don't know, none of my business. You know what I mean? But it's like, I'm just saying that for example. and someone, or maybe there's been people around, like guys or friends that come around that maybe do genuinely like you or think you're pretty or beautiful or whatever. I know you are, but it's like, well, they really just want to be around your dad, or they want to be around, you know, this scene or the money or the Corvette, or someone's got a Corvette, or there's something about the family money, there's something, and someone's like pretending, or multiple people pretend to be your friend or to pretend to be interested in you. Ace of Cups. But I'm getting like it's kind of false. It's real false. Let's look at that Seven of Swords, please, for Yvette. Not that you aren't loved, but this is a test. This is a test. It's like you have to be the bouncer of your own energy and know whether people are your real friend or loving you because of you or because of the exterior, you know, and it sucks. What's the Seven of Swords for Yvette, please? Yeah, someone's using you for your light or for your family name or something like that. So on your Seven of Swords, which is a liar, a cheater, or thief in the night, you have the Six of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Star card. This is someone who's like around and travels with you, travels with the family because of Star, because someone's famous, someone's well-known, could be an Aquarius. But this is the person, this is the page. What's the advice? What's the advice for Yvette? Three of Wands. Wait. Because I feel like you're just like, well, I want to leave. I feel like maybe you feel like dad or someone or family, or if this is like work, you kind of feel like you're being iced out, but someone else is like pulling the wool over your eyes. Two more. What's the advice for Yvette here? What's the advice? Hangman, you need a change of perspective. There's something else you need to see. And King of Swords. This is, you need to speak up and take action and kind of be in your masculine energy. And I'm sorry, but I kind of agree. The advice from Spirit for you was, again, whatever you're doing, wait. I'm not saying change your mind, but Hangman is a change of perspective. When taking a pause, taking a sip of your water, sleep on it, and then boom, then you'll have a clear head in the morning. King of Swords, King of Wands, clear head can let you make a smart, educated, responsible decision. Kings are making final decisions, mature actions here, okay? There's something about that, and with the masculines here. Like, go talk to dad again about it one more time. Go talk to Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's something, and then World card. There's something about, I'm not telling you what to do, but there's something about wait and don't close off that cycle just yet. Someone is definitely lying to you and using you for something that you have, your name, some money, something, and you just need to be a little bit more careful, cautious. I feel like you get upset with someone who's being protective, and maybe they are a little bit overprotective sometimes, whatever, but it's because they love you, and I'm telling you, I feel like you are around some shady characters because like someone in your family is famous, or maybe you're famous, or someone's got money or whatever, and that is not, those aren't real friends if that's why they're friends with you, obviously. Okay, I'm sending you love. Is there anyone else still here? I love y'all to pieces, and I'll see you next time. Bye.